The year is 1692. The Salem witch trials of puritanical Massachusetts are at their height, and the people of Salem are fearing for their lives. Reverend Parris's daughter is sick of what seems to be supernatural causes, and Abigail Williams and her friends Mary Warren and Susanna Walcott are fearing witch accusations after trying to conjure the spirits of the 7 dead Putnam children. With the arrival of the expert Reverend Hale, the girls confessed others to witchcraft and compacted with the devil. Among the notable of those accused are Rebecca Nurse, who has been accused of the supernatural murder of Anne Putnam's babies, and Martha Corey, whose reading has raised suspicions about her involvement in sorcery. Meanwhile, John Proctor, an upstanding local of the town, is trying to hide his guilt from committing lechery against his wife Elizabeth with Abigail, who was once the Proctor's maid. Abigail believes that John truly loves her and is only staying with Elizabeth for appearances. To remedy this problem, Abigail has turned to suspected witchcraft to try and kill Elizabeth. However, Abigail then begins accusing multiple women of compacting with the devil to keep suspicion off of her. Unsurprisingly, Elizabeth is one of the women accused by Abigail of witchcraft, and John is attempting to set her free through Mary's testimony of Abigail's guilt.
Now, Martha Corey, there is abundant evidence on our hands to show that you have given yourself to the readings of fortunes. Do you deny it?
I'm innocent to a witch. I know not what a witch is.
How, then, do you know that you are not a witch?
If I were, I would know it.
Why do you hurt these children?
I do not hurt them. I scorn it.
I have evidence for the court.
Keep in your seat!
Hands off, Danny. Let me go.
Giles, you cannot go in there. Giles, it's a court.
How dare you come roaring into this court?
You're not a Boston judge yet.
Who is this man?
Giles Corey, sir, and more contentious.
I have been asked the question, and I am old enough to answer. My name is Corey, Giles Corey, and it is my wife you are condemning.
And how do you imagine to help her cause with such contemptuous riot? Now be gone. Your age alone keeps you out of jail for this.
They be telling lies about my wife, sir.
Do you take it upon yourself to decide what this court shall do and what its verdict shall be?
Your Excellency, we mean no disrespect for it.
Disrespect indeed. It is disruption, mister. This is the highest court of the province. Do you know it?
Excellency, he claims hard evidence in his wife's defense. I think in all fairness you must...
Then let him submit his evidence in proper affidavit. You are certainly aware of our procedure here, Mr. Hale. Keeper, clear this room.
Come now, Giles.
I am desperate, sir. I have come here 3 days and not been heard.
Mary Warren, what are you about here?
She would speak with the deputy governor.
Keeper, did you not tell me Mary Warren was sick in bed?
She were, Your Honor. When I went to go fetch her to the court last week, she said she were sick.
She has been struggling with her soul all week, Your Honor. She comes now to tell us the truth of this to you.
Who is this?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits, sir.
You never saw no spirits.
She has signed a deposition, sir.
I'll accept no depositions. Tell me, Mr. Proctor, have you given out the story to the village?
We have not.
They've come to overthrow the court, sir. This man is...
I pray you, Mr. Parris. Do you know, Mr. Proctor, that the entire contention of the state in these proceedings is that the voice of heaven is speaking through these people?
I know that, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how came it about for you to cry out against people for sending their spirits against you in the village? I cannot hear you.
It were pretense, he says.
Ah. And the other girls, Abigail Williams, and the others, were they also pretending?
Aye, sir. Excellency, you surely cannot think to let so vile a lie be spread in open court.
Indeed not, but it strikes hard upon me that she dares come into this room to tell this tale. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I shall decide to hear you or not, let me tell you this. This cord is a burning fire and melts all concealment.
I know that, sir.
Let me continue. And I understand that in a husband's tenderness, he may go to vast extravagances in defense of a wife. Are you certain that this evidence is a hard truth?
It is, and you would surely know it.
And you thought to declare this revelation in the open court, before the public?
I thought I would. I would, your permission.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in so doing?
Why? I would free my wife, sir.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor anywhere in your spirit, any desire to undermine this court.
Why? No, sir.
Your Excellency.
Mr. Beaver?
I think it'd be my duty, sir. You can't deny it, John. When we come to take his wife, he damned the court and ripped your warrant.
Now you have it!
You did that, Mr. Hale?
Aye, he did!
In word of temper, sir, I know not what I did.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor anywhere in your spirit, any desire to undermine this court.
No, sir.
You are in all respects a gospel Christian.
I am, sir.
Such a Christian that doesn't come to church but once in a month.
Not come to church.
I have no love for Mr. Paris. It is no secret, but God I surely love.
He plowed on Sundays, sir. Plow on Sunday? I think it'd be evidence, John. I'm an official of the court. I have to keep it.
I have once or twice plowed Sunday. I have 3 children, and last year my land gave very little.
You'll find that other Christians do plow on Sunday if the truth be known.
Your Honor, I do not think you should judge him on such thin evidence. I judge nothing. Let me tell you straight, mister. I've seen marvels in this court. I've seen people choked by spirits, stuck by needles, slashed by daggers. Until this very moment, I have not the slightest reason to believe that these children be deceiving me. Do you understand my meaning?
Excellency, does it not strike you that so many of these women have lived so long with such upright reputations and...
Do you read the gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the gospel.
I should think not, or surely you would know that Cain were an upright man, and yet he did kill Abel.
Aye, God tells us that. But who tells us that Rebecca Nurse murdered 7 babies by sending her spirit out upon them? It is the children. And this one will swear to you that she lied.
Mr. Proctor, this morning your wife sends me a claim that she states that she is pregnant.
My wife? Pregnant?
There be no sign of it. We've examined her body.
But if she says she is pregnant, then she must be. That woman will never lie, Mr. Danforth.
She will not.
We believe it is too convenient to be credited. However, if I should tell you that she will be kept alive for another month, until the signs of pregnancy can be shown, and then she will be kept alive for another year until the baby is fully delivered, what say you to that? Come now.
You say your only purpose is to save your wife. Good. She is saved at least this year, and a year is long. What say you, sir? It's done now. Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
He's come to overthrow this court, Your Honor.
These are my friends, and their wives are also accused.
I judge you not, sir. I'm ready to hear your evidence.
I come not to hurt the court, I only...
Now, what deposition do you have for us, Miss Proctor? I beg you to be clear, open and honest as a sky.
I'm not a lawyer, so...
Pure in heart, need no lawyers. Proceed as you will.
We read this first. It's a testament of sorts. The people signing it declare their good opinions of Rebecca Nurse and my wife and Martha Corey.
Their good opinion.
These are all land-holding farmers, members of the church. If you'll notice, sir, they've known the women many years and never saw no sign that they had dealings with the devil.
How many names are on here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
Mr. Danforth, I gave them all my word that no harm would come to them for signing this.
This is a clear attack upon the court.
It's every offense an attack upon the court!
All innocent and Christian people are happy for the courts in Salem. These people are gloomy for it. And I think that you will want to know from each and every one of them what discontents them with you.
And they may have nothing to fear. Now, Mr. Cheever, Have warrants drawn up for all of these people. Arrest for examination. The person must be either with the court, or they shall be counted against it. This is a sharp time, a precise time. It is no longer the dusky afternoon, when evil mixes itself in with good, befuddling God's righteous. And now, by God's grace, the shining sun is up, and them who do not fear it shall surely praise the light. I hope you will be counted among them. I see you're not hard.
No, she's not, sir. Now, remember what the angel Raphael said to the boy Tobias. Do which is good, and no harm shall come unto thee.
Come now, man. We wait you.
This is Mary Warren's deposition. I would ask you remember, sir, while you read it, that until 2 weeks ago, she were no different than the other children are today. You saw her scream. She howled. She swore familiar spirits choked her. She even testified that Satan, in the form of a woman now in jail, tried to hex her soul away. And when she refused...
We all know this.
Aye, sir. She swears she never saw Satan, nor any spirits vague or clear that he may have sent to hurt her. And she declares that all her friends are lying.
Excellency, a moment. I think this goes to the heart of the matter.
It surely does.
I cannot say he is an honest man. I know a little. But no guesses, sir. The claim so many cannot be argued by a farmer. In God's name, sir, stop here. Send him home. Let him go back in with the lawyer.
Now look you, Mr. Hale.
Excellency, I exile him. Stab me to death warrants. I am a minister of the Lord, and I dare not take a life without there be proof. So immaculate. No slightest qualm of conscience may be made about it.
Mr. Hale, you surely do not doubt justice.
I have this morning signed away the soul of Rebecca Nurse. Your Honor, I'll not conceal it. My hand shakes yet with the wound. I pray you, sir, this argument let a lawyer present to you.
Mr. Hale, for a man of such terrible learning, you are most bewildered. I do hope you forgive me. Oh, and I bid you all do likewise. Now, for an ordinary crime, how does one defend the accused? By calling up witnesses to defend him, of course. But witchcraft is an invisible crime, is it not? Therefore, who may possibly be witness to it? The witch and the victim, none other. Now, we cannot hope on a witch to accuse herself. Granted? Therefore, we must rely upon her victims. And her victims certainly do testify. These children certainly testify. As for the witches, we are certainly most eager for their confession. Therefore, what is there for a lawyer to do? I think I have made my point, Mr. Hale, have I not?
But this child claims the girls are not truthful. They are not.
That is precisely what I'm about to consider, sir. What more may you ask of me, unless you doubt my probity?
I surely do not. Let you consider it, then.
Let you put your heart to rest. Your deposition, Mr. Proctor.
I should like
Mr. Paris, I bid you be silent. Mr. Cheever, will you go into the court and bring the children here? Goodbye. Mary Warren, how came you to this turnabout? Did Mr. Proctor threaten you?
No, sir.
Has he ever threatened you?
No, sir.
Has he threatened you?
No, sir.
Then you tell me that you sat in my court, callously lying, when you knew that people would hang by your evidence? Answer me!
I did, sir.
How were you instructed in life? Do you not know that God damns all liars? Or is it now that you lie?
No, sir. I'm with God now.
You're with God now?
Aye, sir.
I'll tell you this. You are either lying now, or you are lying in the court. And in either case, you have committed perjury, and you will go to jail for it. You cannot lightly say you lied, Mary. Do you know that?
I cannot lie no more. I'm with God. I'm with God.
These will be sufficient, Peter. Sit you down. Sit you down. Your friend Mary Warren has given us a deposition in which she swears that she never saw familiar spirits, apparitions, nor any manifest of the devil. She claims as well that you have not seen these things either. Now, child, this is a court of law. The law written by Almighty God forbid the practice of witchcraft and describe the death as penalty thereof. But likewise, child, the law and Bible will damn all bearers of false witness. Now then, it does not escape me that this deposition may be devised to blind us, and it may well be that Mary Warren has been conquered by Satan, who sends her here to distract our sacred purpose. If so, her neck will break for it. But if you speak true, I bid you now, drop your guile and confess your pretense, for a quick confession will go easier with you. Abigail Williams, rise.
No, sir.
Children, a very argument will now be turned into your souls until your honesty can be proved. Will either of you change your positions now, or will you force me into hard questioning?
I have not to change, sir. She lies.
You would go on with this?
Aye, sir.
A poppet were discovered in Mr. Proctor's house, stabbed by a needle. Mary Warren claims that you sat beside her in the court when she made it, and that you saw her make it and witnessed how she herself stuck her needle into it for safekeeping. What say you to that?
It is a lie, sir.
While you worked for Mr. Proctor, did you see any poppets in that house?
Goody Proctor always kept poppets.
Your Honor, my wife never kept no poppets. Mary Warren confesses that it was her poppet.
Mr. Peter?
When I spoke to Goody Proctor in the house, she said that she had never kept poppets, but she did keep poppets when she was a girl.
But she has not been a girl these 15 years.
But a poppet will hold 15 years, will it not?
It will keep if it is kept, but Mary Warren swears she never saw no poppets in my house, nor anyone else.
Why could there not have been poppets hid where no one ever saw them?
Well, there might also be a 5-legged dragon in my house, but no one has ever seen that.
We are here, Your Honor, to discover precisely what no one has ever seen.
What may profit this girl to turn herself about? What may Mary Warren gain other than hard questioning and worse?
You are charging Abigail Williams with a marvelous cool plot to murder. You
I am,
understand that?
sir. I believe she means to murder.
This child will murder your wife?
It is not a child, sir. In the sight of the congregation, she were twice this year put out of the meeting house for laughter during prayer.
What's this? Laughter during prayer?
Excellency, she were under Tituba's power at the time. She is solemn now.
You realize you charge contemplation of murder. Continue, Mr. Proctor.
Mary, now tell the governor how you danced in the woods.
Excellency, since I come to Salem, this man is blackening my name. He...
In a moment, sir. What is this dancing?
Mr. Proctor.
Abigail leads the girls to the woods, Your Honor, and they dance there naked.
Your Honor, this!
Mr. Paris discovered them there in the dead of the night. There's the child that she is.
Mr. Paris!
I can only say that I never saw any of them naked.
But you discovered them dancing in the woods, did you not? Abigail?
Excellency, when I first arrived from Beverly, Mr. Paris told me that.
Do you deny it, Mr. Paris?
I do not, sir, but I never saw any of them naked.
But they danced.
Aye, sir.
You say that you never saw no spirits, Mary. You never saw no manifest of the devil or the devil's agents?
No, sir.
And yet, when people accused of witchery confronted you in court, you would faint, saying their spirits came out of their bodies and choked you.
It repeats me, sir.
But you did turn cold, did you not? I myself picked you up many times, and your skin were icy, and Mr. Danforth, you.
I saw that many times.
She only pretended, Your Excellency. They're all marvelous pretenders.
But can she pretend now?
Now?
Why not? Now there are no spirits attacking her, for none in this room is accused of witchcraft. So let her turn herself cold. Let her pretend she is attacked now. Let her faint. Faint!
Faint?
Aye, faint. Prove to us how you pretended in the court so many times.
I cannot faint now, sir.
Have we not pretended?
I have no sense of it now.
Why? What is lacking?
I cannot tell, sir.
Could it be that in this room we have no afflicting spirits loose, but in the court there were some?
I never saw no spirits, sir. Then see no spirits now, and prove to us that you can feign of your own will as you claim. I cannot do it. Then you will confess, will you not? No, sir,
Your Excellency, this is a trick to blind the court!
But it's not a trick. I used to faint because I thought I saw spirits.
You thought you saw them?
But I did not, Your Honor.
How could you think you saw them unless you saw them?
I cannot tell how, but I heard the other girls screaming, and you, Your Honor, you seemed to believe them, and it were only sport in the beginning, sir, but then the whole world cried spirits, and I promise you, Mr. Danforth, I only thought I saw them, but I did not.
Surely Your Excellency is not taken by this simple lie.
Abigail, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this. And beware. To God every soul is precious, and those who take life without cause, his vengeance is terrible upon. Is it possible that these spirits that you see are an illusion, and that some deception come across your mind when...
This is a base question, sir.
Child, I would have you consider it.
I have been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I have seen my blood running out. I have been near to murdered every day because I have done my duty pointing out the devil's people, and this is my reward? To be mistrusted, deceived, questioned, like a...
Child, I do not mistrust you.
Let you beware, Mr. Danforth. Think you to be so mighty that the power of hell may not turn your wits? Beware of it. There is...
What is it, child?
Your Honor, I freeze.
Pretending!
Oh, Heavenly Father, take away this shadow!
You will prove it! This will not pass!
I have known her, sir. I have known her.
You are electric?
A man will surely not cast away his good name. You know this.
In what time? In what place?
In the proper place, where my beasts are bedded. On the last night of my joy, some 8 months past, she used to serve me in my house, sir. A man may think that God sleeps, but God sees everything. I know it now. I beg you, sir. I beg you to see her for what she is.
You deny every scrap and tittle of this?
If I must answer that, I will leave and not come back again.
I have made a bell of my honor. I have rung the doom of my good name. You will believe me, Mr. Danforth. My wife is innocent, except she knew a whore when she saw one.
What look do you give me? I'll not have such looks.
You will remain right where you are. Mr. Paris, go to the court and bring Goodwife Proctor out.
Your Honor, this is
You will go right now. Tell her not one word of what's been spoken here. Go! Knock! Knock when you come back. And if you tell me, child, it was for harlotry, may God spread his mercy over you. Hold! Turn your back! Turn your back! Do likewise. Neither of you shall face Goody Proctor. Enter. You will look at my eyes only, not your husband's, my eyes.
Good, sir.
It is given that we have been told that you dismissed your servant Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
Why did you dismiss her? Look at my eyes only, woman. The answer is in your memory, and you do not need any help to receive that. Why did you dismiss Abigail Williams?
She dissatisfied me.
Look at me. What disturbance did she cause?
Your Honor, in that time, I was sick, and my husband is a good and righteous man. He is never as drunk as some are, nor wasting his time at the shovel boards, but always at his work. I were a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought I saw him somewhat turning from me.
Look at me. Has your husband committed the crime of lechery? Answer my question. Is your husband a lecher?
No, sir.
Elizabeth, tell the truth.
Remove her, Marshal,
Elizabeth,
right now!
confessed it.
Oh God!
She only meant to save my name.
Excellency, it is a natural lie to tell. I beg you! Stop now before another is condemned! I may shut my conscience to it no more! Private vengeance is working through this testimony! From the beginning, this man has shook me true! By my oath to heaven, I believe him now! And I pray you call back his wife before we...
She spoke nothing of lechery. This man has lied.
I believe him! This girl has always struck me as false! She...
You will not! Begone! Begone, I say!
What is it? Child! What's there? Child!
It's on the beam, behind the rafters!
Where?
Why do you come, yellow bird?
Be quiet!
She sees nothing.
She sees nothing.
Abby, you must.
Abby, you mustn't.
Mary Warren, draw back your spirit out of her!
Mr. Danforth.
Mr. Danforth.
Have you compacted with the devil? Have you?
Never, never.
Never, never.
Why can she only repeat me?
She's sporting.
She's sporting.
Abby, stop it.
Abby, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
A little while ago you were afflicted. Now you afflict others. Where did you find this power?
I have
no power.
Why did you turn about these past 2 weeks? Have you seen the devil, have you not?
You cannot believe her!
You have seen the devil. You have been in contact with Lucifer, have you not?
Goddamn liars, Mary.
I cannot hear you. Confess yourself to me. You will hang! I will get you hanged if you do not open yourself with me!
Remember the angel Raphael, Mary. To which is good and...
Do you confess his power? Speak!
I cannot.
Cast the devil out. Look him in the face. Trample him. We'll save you, Mary. Only stand fast against him.
Mary, tell the governor...
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Mary!
You're the devil's man.
Mary, how?
I'm not hating with you. I love God. I love God.
He bid you do the devil's work?
He called me every night, every day to get me to sign the devil's book.
Excellency, this child's gone wild!
I will have nothing from you, Mr. Hale! Now, Mr. Proctor, do you confess yourself befouled with hell, or do you keep that black allegiance yet? What say ye?
I say, God is dead!
Hear it. Hear it.
A fire is burning! I hear the boot of Lucifer! I see his filthy face! And it is my face and yours, Danforth! For them that quail to bring men out of ignorance, as I have quailed and as you quail! Now, where you know in all your black hearts that this be fraud, God damns our kind especially, and we will burn together!
Marshal, take him and Cora with him to the jail! I denounce these proceedings!
You're pulling down heaven and raising up a horn!
I denounce these proceedings and I quit the court! Mr. Hale! Mr. Hale!